Hi guys, just wanted to highlight one of the difficulties with the Bollinger Bands and how waiting for, if you have a failure, waiting for a completely new sequence of trades to present themselves on the other side of the band is the best thing to do when you have a failure. This is the example of the trade that we caught at the end of the video. Prices did go higher, but rolled over and probably would have stopped you out. But you may have been lucky; you might have managed to get to break even. But let's assume you weren't able to do so and you had a failure on this particular trade here. By saying to yourself that you've just had some feedback from the market, you've just had some important information, and that is that this particular trade failed because prices want to continue lower. Now there's an argument of whether or not you should look to reverse that position, and that's a separate conversation, but it's certainly telling you that you probably don't want to look to take any long trades in the near term. And if you look at these potential trades, these are the potential difficulties, should I say, with Bollinger Band trading, because you never quite know when the bands will hold and what's most likely to take place. And if you potentially someone could have entered there thinking the bands had held, and it rolled over again here thinking they'd held, again here, and all the way down to the bottom, and still hoping that this will now hold. Now of course you could have ended up taking 6-7 entries here, certainly 6 entries, and including the first failure, 7 entries, and got absolutely killed trying to buy the lower Bollinger Band. Now I'm not suggesting that you would have taken so many hits in a row and been beaten up so badly, but the point is that if you have that failure from the initial trade here, take that advice, heed that notice that the market wants to continue in the other direction. Your analysis on this particular occasion was wrong, and you don't want to go against that. So what you probably want to do is, if this actually happens, is then say, okay, no matter what happens in this near-term price action, I'm not going to take a long trade. I'm just going to wait for the next sell trade to come available, and if the one doesn't come available until the following trading session or the following trading day, then perhaps you shouldn't take any trades until then, and then it starts afresh, and you can take a view either way from there and go from there. But this is the difficulty with Bollinger Band trading. This is what people get caught on the wrong side of, and this is what I suggested by suggesting in the previous video, by waiting, if you have a failure, to trade the other side, the opposite side, and not taking any signals contrary to that until that next sequence comes around. Then what that will do is that will definitely save you from, even if it saves you from one additional loss, it's not going to be a bloodbath. That you're going to be on the wrong side of a falling knife that is continuing to fall, and every time you attempt to get involved, you're just going to get spanked. So it was just interesting to note that we had a situation today that would have people trading Bollinger Bands would attempt to potentially take these entries, and if you get on the wrong side of that after that first initial failure, you want to take that information and understand it, that you probably don't want to be a buyer and going forward, and only look to be a seller, and vice versa. If it was going up and you sold and it went higher, then you probably don't want to take the next sell. You want to only take a buy in the next sequence. So just thought it was interesting. Just thought I'd make a quick video based on what happened this afternoon. Okay guys.